I finally have everything I need to make this item. So let's go put that there. Grab my divine hammer. Now, what can I do with this? Oh my gosh. Goodbye, sheep! What is up, guys? Today we're going to go over a couple mods that are a little small, but they make a significant impact on how you play, so that is why we are going to check them out. They are also a lot of fun with some of the items you get, such as finding items that you can make with Dark Ore. You'll be able to see these ores spawn in your world when you download the mod Useful by OST Pole. That's how I'm going to say it because I don't know how to really pronounce that. So, when you download this mod, you're going to get a couple items shown here. There's not a lot going on with this mod except for the fact that you can get now obsidian ingots, which you create from obsidian clusters. There's a whole system of how you make the new weapons and tools in the game, which I thought was a nice addition. So in order to make any of these new tools or items, you're going to have to get some obsidian clusters, which are made from obsidian. The thing is, you can't really do anything with those obsidian clusters. You're going to have to infuse them with some iron. So you're going to have to mine out some iron to make these tools as well. Now, once you have your iron infused obsidian clusters, all you have to do is get some coal in a furnace, grab your iron infused obsidian clusters, and you can make the new obsidian ingots. So here's the thing, obsidian tools are just as strong as diamond tools, and the cool thing about that is obsidian is somewhat easier to find than diamond, so you don't have to go rushing through dungeons and getting upset every time you don't find any diamond. Well then, what's the use of finding diamond anymore? I mean, if the obsidian is just as good as diamond, then we don't really have to look for diamond anymore. Well, no, you're wrong. First of all, you're still gonna need diamond if you wanna make some diamond armor. Second of all, you can refine your obsidian items and swords so that they are stronger than diamond, but you need diamond in order to make these tools. Now the thing is, if you wanted to create these, you would actually need one of the original like obsidian sword over here. So let's go and see how we make these. We need some refined obsidian ingots. So we take one of these, we take some diamond nuggets, which are created from diamonds of course, and we put them together to create the refined obsidian ingots, which make the new tools. You know, those new tools are cool and everything, but you see a lot of new tools in a lot of other mods. So what a lot of other mods don't have though are these amulets that come with this mod. The home amulet, the amulet of healing, and the amulet of saturation, which will help you a lot in your combat survival throughout your Minecraft adventures. The amulet of home does exactly what you would think it would do. You set a certain place that you want to set as your home, and then you would use it in order to go and teleport yourself right back home. The amulet of healing will consume 1 heart essence, give regeneration effect, and the amulet of saturation would give you a saturation effect. As you can see, each of them use these little essence. The home essence is used so you can teleport wherever you have your amulet set. So this is used with, of course, an ender pearl, makes perfect sense. And then you have the health essence, which is used with an apple, redstone, and a gold nugget. And then you have the saturation, which is a wheat, gold nugget, and redstone. Each of these are going to be needed anytime you use your amulet for any of these effects. The amulet I like the most, I think, is going to be the home amulet because it's going to teleport you right back to your home. So I have this already set, so if I went ahead and just right clicked, it's teleporting me all the way up here, which is exactly where I set it to. So I was completely wrong when I said dark ore is used to make those items. Dark ore is actually used to get some dark shards, which dark shards are used to get dark essences, which dark essences are used to make these things up here, the basic color cores, the nature cores, and the mob cores. Pretty much what these items do is they allow you to take something that you don't really need and create something else out of them. So you have the ink sacs here, you can create some basic color cores out of these, and then by using these you can create something such as cocoa beans, purple dyes, all different kind of dyes with the color cores. And then, as you would think, with the nature core you'd be able to make different kinds of nature related items, such as different kind of saplings, which you would see here, just one of them. You get some oak saplings, spruce saplings, all that kind of stuff. And then lastly, we have the mob ones, which just create different kinds of meat and fish that you'd be needing further in your adventures. But the one thing that is very useful here is when you get the advanced mob core, where you can get some string, spider eyes, and other things that aren't necessarily easy to get, such as ghast tears and blaze rods. Last thing to go ahead and mention in this mod is I really like the fact that he added in a different type of light source, which is this, the glowing obsidian. It actually does not look bad at all as a structure block, and I'm going to enjoy using this in my future survival playthroughs. Alright. This guy It's making me a little nervous. Alright, I figured it out. He just wanted to be hired and gets a lot of emeralds. So, this brings me to my next mod, which is called Easier Villager Trading by Thorgeek. This allows you to go ahead and trade with villagers by just clicking on them, going to trade. Well, I have the Improved Villagers mod on right now, so that's a little different. But this will just be the same when it comes to trading for things. They have a new window over here, which shows you a green for yes, you can still trade for these items, and it shows you what you can trade to get these items. All you need to do, instead of having to put something in here to get the item, all you'd have to do is actually just double click. Actually, you don't even have to double click. You just have to click once and you will start getting those items. You see right here, it shows the X mark, and then it shows the little red die showing that you cannot trade for that anymore. This mod makes it really convenient when you're trading with a lot of villagers and you're unlocking a lot of items through a lot of villagers. So I'll go ahead and go back to this guy that I traded with earlier, and you can see that it updated right away and unlocked a couple more things that I can trade with him for. And it makes it a lot easier so you don't have to keep on clicking through all the different things and getting confused of what each villager has, when all you need to do is just click right from this menu right here. Alright, so the next mod I have for you guys is called Ender Dust and More by Proxy Neko. This offers a couple different armor sets and tool sets that you can use in your Minecraft world, along with that awesome looking hammer that strikes lightning from the sky that you saw earlier in my video. The mod comes with two types of new ore, which are platinum and ender ore. Ender ore is a little dangerous when you're trying to mine it out, because sometimes Endermen can go ahead and pop up. So let me go ahead and switch to survival mode here. So now that I'm in survival mode, when I go ahead and mine out these things, there's a chance that an Enderman will go ahead and pop up anytime you break some of these ores, which this might be kind of nice when you're going ahead and trying to break those ores. You might be looking for Endermen so you can try and get those Ender Pearls off of them. And as I said, the other kind of ore is the platinum ore, which is a lot stronger and a lot tougher and is the ultimate armor and weapon set that you are going to want to get. To go ahead and mine it though, you're going to have to get an ender pickaxe. The diamond pickaxe will have no effect on it. So we'll go ahead and see that. You get some dust up there. And if I use the diamond, it is not going to give me anything at all. What is also pretty cool is you can actually find those ores in the nether and in the end. So you don't have to just stick around the overworld in order to get these different types of ores and tools and armor. This platinum armor set is one of the coolest sets I've seen in a long time, and it does not disappoint with the kind of damage and the protection it allows you to have. The sword alone does 25 attack damage. That's insane, with a 2 attack speed, which is a lot more than the diamond sword, as you can tell, 1.6 and a 7. Even the ender sword is a lot stronger than the diamond. So early on in the game, you're going to want to go and search for these kinds of ores to get these kinds of weapons so that you can have a big advantage early on. With a combination of the amulets from the useful mod and the platinum armor and weapons you can get from the ender dust and more, you'd have plenty enough protection and combat readiness to fight the wither in order to get a nether star to create this little guy, the divine hammer, which is one of the coolest weapons I've seen in a long time. You can go ahead, as you see over here, I've already used a little bit. I swear to you, for the longest time, as soon as I figured out what this did, I just went ahead and flew all over the place, lighting up cows, trees, areas all around me. It is a lot of fun to play with. The other cool thing about this weapon is it doesn't really make sense, but I don't really care because you can use it underground. You don't even have to, oh my gosh. I just turned my guy into a witch. Oops. Well, we'll just go ahead and get rid of him. So, and you could just spam this thing all day long without worrying about any kind of recharge or anything like that. Once you have this weapon, you are going to be pretty much invincible. Alright guys, that was pretty much it for me today. I hope you enjoyed the mods I showcased in this episode. I hope you find them useful. Pun not intended with that mod I showcased earlier. If you would, go ahead and let me know if you checked them out down in the comments below. As always, I'm very interested to let you know if you guys like these mods or not. And as always, please subscribe to my channel to get content like this every weekend. Thanks again. Peace!